Good morning, Blackbird, my beautiful sister. Good morning, Eric, my wonderful friend. How's everybody doing this morning? Good morning, Blue. How's everybody? Yes, you remember, Eric, you had very hot wood. Good morning, Teresa Buchanan. How are you this morning, my love? It's gloomy, it's rainy, but the good Lord give us a chance to get out of bed and be together this morning, so we need to make the best of it. Good morning. How are you, unknown? You go at it, Miss Teresa. Good morning, my PJ that I love so dearly. Well, I haven't decided yet, Teresa. Give me a cup of coffee and we'll see if it perks me up a little bit. I know one thing that didn't happen this morning, metal for breakfast, with the double hearts for my husband, is he didn't kiss his wife this morning good morning. And that's a shame. Shame on you. That doesn't have anything but a connection to my lips, my dear. No. Did you? Me and my beautiful G Montana friend had a beautiful conversation very quietly this morning at 4 o'clock, between 3 and 4. Unknown. I'm quite sure it did so well with your wife. I'd have kicked you in the nuts. I'll just let you know. Did you just tell me to shut up? No. Over your thing. Y'all heard him, didn't you? I know you did. Me neither. I feel like truck run over me backwards. But I'll live. Okay. But he did walk all the way upstairs to do it, so. Nah. So I'm drinking a cup of coffee and I've had my pills. I have no oranges. So I have to eat breakfast this morning because I screwed up and didn't take my shot yesterday. So sometime this morning I got to eat some breakfast and take a shot. Yes, to give me some yoga. and then to tell me to hush. So I figured I'd get a kiss out of it that way, so I did. So, and he still hasn't told me to hush again. So, anyways, we'll get off that subject before he gets upset with me. I'll just tell you, he got the car packed almost completely yesterday. Oh, last night? Yeah, nobody was talking. And you know me, I only sit for so long. Well, I can't be out in the Florida sun. I can't be in any sun unknown. So I'll just have to say, c'est la vie. Well, Jemai was just, nobody had anything to say. Everybody was being very quiet and very conservative last night. Nothing like my usual lives. And we had company, and I was sitting in my bedroom. So I decided that they sounded like they were having a good time. Even though I went right back in my bedroom and crawled in bed and watched TV till I put my earbud in and listened to music to go to sleep. Mr. Metal come upstairs and he ate leftovers from the night before, and he come in the bedroom with the last brat and he took a big bite, and I said, "Did you get some strawberry shortcake?" And he said, "Nope." I said, "Then give me the rest of your brat and eat some strawberry shortcake before it goes bad." And he said, "Okay." So I took a big old bite of that brat, and when it did, it squirted out of the side of my mouth and ended up in my hair beside my head. So
Your connection's good.
yeah, I got a good connection up here.
Mine sucks ass right now. Good morning, everybody. I need to put a coffee and a lot of cigarettes.
Okay. Well, good morning, sweet thing. How are you this morning? It was really a brat. Yeah, it wasn't fate. I don't know. I just score. I bit it. I guess I just didn't bite the skin on it. Well, that just sounds really bad. Never mind. It just right out the side of it and landed on the other side of my head. Is it raining, Bradford? Good morning, my love, Share Bear. I'll ask you while you're in church today. You could say a prayer for all of us people in this chat room. That would really make me feel good. Yeah, you know how they squirt in your mouth. Yeah. I hate it when you're at the restaurant, so I will cut mine up now with a knife and fork before I put it in my mouth because I'm not going to have it squirt out in my mouth while I'm sitting in a restaurant. I do too, every morning. But it won't help you to be in the Lord's church and say it for all of us because it'll just put a little boost in our day. You want to go get a crumpet with me? A crumpet and a cup of tea? My dear rabid coyote? I was thinking the same thing, PJ. Morning, my dear. It's good to see you. Well, there's a new name I don't think I've seen before. Don't take it down, Eric. I know what you mean. I'm just teasing. I knew you would anyway. But you're supposed to have crumpets and tea in London. I'd rather wait till lunchtime and go and get fish and chips just to let you know. He was upstairs just a few minutes ago and said good morning to everybody, Sheriff. I shamed him into making because he hadn't given me a good morning kiss. Yeah, it's raining here. You can see the drops coming off of everything outside. But I had to open the window. Probably, I would imagine. By now he is. I don't know when he got up. It's just supposed to rain here all day. I don't think we're supposed to have any storms. So it's beautiful in Florida, huh? No. Well, the beach is across the street from my house, and our dock is around the corner from our house. No, that's me that's shaking, Rabbit, not him. Metal's got the steadiest damn hand you ever seen. It's me that shakes. I told him yesterday I was afraid that when I go see the doctor that she's going to tell me I have the onset of Parkinson's. You know, Metal, you tell him just the opposite of what I tell him. Okay, you can say stuttering like Biden. So do I, Blue. But my left hand's been doing it for quite a while. Doesn't matter what I pick up, it's like there's not much strength in my hand. Y'all know this Nat from Rescue's channel. He has a waterfall in his backyard, and I would like to get to his house to where I can walk out back and see that waterfall. Nothing so beautiful. I got to see quite a bit of them when we was in Canada. I have some beautiful pictures. One of these days we'll do a Canadian show day and I'll show you. Well, the name sounds familiar, so I might, PJ. You know, I've been all over Alabama, so Canada. I started to say Canadian. Canada is beautiful. That's the most beautiful country. Oh, that'd be lovely. Well, that'd be almost as good as going to Italy, don't you think? If I just come for a visit and You could take me all over. There are places that I haven't been, and oh my God, when was the last time I was in Alabama? It was probably for my grandma's funeral, and that was shortly after. It's really raining outside. Shortly after Metal got here, so it's a bitch with a walker, though, isn't it? I know I tried to take my walker out on the sand, and I had to use those mats that they put to the water. I didn't get very far, so I turned around and went back. Oh God, don't say that when Fate's in here. She'll think that's her new name. We'll just call her Pot Knocker and leave the Lula out of it. Do they really? Shit, all I remember from down there was the fire lanes that we used to drive up into the hills. And the kudzu. Lots of kudzu everywhere. Kudzu takes over everything in the South. Well, it always did. If you let a car sit very long, the kudzu would just cover it up. That's the truth. On every electrical pole, on everything, you name it. No, my dear. Unknown is unknown. I don't know. I mean, I just know unknown from the internet. No, I'm sure there'll be a new one coming in, a couple of them, because my niece wants to come and check it out because she's lives in Texas and she liked the idea of having a woman's channel. And then my nephew wants to check it out just because he wants to see what's going on. Probably to see how big my mouth is on here, to be truthfully honest. And then my brother was asking if he could come, and I said, yeah, just don't aggravate me and expect to get any kind of special treatment because you won't. You're a man and you get no treatment. God bless you, Wade. But you know, when you tell family that you got something new, they've got to come check it out. Like Wade's daughter come in just once is all I've seen her, and she hasn't been back since. So she works a lot, so I figure she'll come in probably more this winter. And she has a new love life, so you know how that is. She's young, wild, and free. And oh Lord, I remember those days. Oh, PJ. I'm gonna have them check my oxygen levels while I'm in there tomorrow. I've been yawning way too much. I would make kudzu jelly if you paid me to. I'd be afraid it'd grow vines in my belly. And it wouldn't be coming out my mouth. You know I where it'd be coming out, so I'll stay away from the kudzu jelly. So what's on y'all's agenda today? Anything worth doing, or it sounds like everybody except unknowns are gonna have a rainy day. Good morning, my beautiful friend from Canada. That deck's beautiful, bro. You're doing a good job. It's beautiful. I seen that this morning when I was checking out not Facebook, going through YouTube. I'll just let you all know that between 3 and 4 o'clock in the morning, there ain't nothing on YouTube to watch. Not a dang thing. So we just sort of hung out and gabbed for a few minutes. It wasn't very long, maybe about 20 minutes. And I got offline and put my earbud in, and I put Eric's jazz music on that he sent me and played it over and over and over again. It was so beautiful. That's usually how it works, though, ain't it, Gina? You know, this is going to be harder than the Dickens when we get to Missouri. I guess everybody's going to get called by the regular screen names because there ain't no way I'm going to remember everybody's name. Do you all know what a Persian roll is? It's a donut type thing. Do y'all know what a Persian roll is? That's what I could use this morning as a Persian roll. Good morning, my love. How are you this morning, Monique? Nothing. Just sitting, having a cup of coffee and shooting the shit. There's my best buddy. Good morning, Garrett. Just a little quiet here this morning, that's all. And you, Monique, how are you this morning? Well, you haven't been to the right chats, Garrett. She hangs out with the women right here. She's one of my regulars now, bro. So I guess you'll have to start coming here if you want to see Monique. Well, I'm glad you're groovy. That means that's awesome. Are you playing some good music this morning? I'm going to the freaking store today and I'm going to find me a radio that I can either plug in or something. But I'm going to find me a radio that I can listen to music on when I want to. See, Garrett, I told you we had been missing you. You was the one that wasn't around. We've all been together. I don't remember. Was asking last night about Shane Dixon, and when I was reading through some posts on Camel Carl's, he's been in Camel Carl's and left a message, so I know he's around. Well, I'm glad you're here, Garrett. We've missed you. When you get used to having everybody together and the same people there all the time, you get used to missing them. Last thing I heard from Vision was Mad Shad is fine. His phone did break, and Vision is going to visit him this week. So that's all I can tell you. That's what Vision told me yesterday or the day before. I think it was the day before. Well, I hope you were polite and chatted with your neighbor. There's my tiger girl. Don't you dare tell me you're making breakfast, 'cause I'll have to have a shit hemorrhage. There'll be that shit fire going everywhere. I told Sophie we needed you here last night. I thought you said please fry the bacon naked, Canadian. She would. She's good like that, Garrett, I'll just tell you. She's always told me, come have breakfast with me, come have lunch, supper with me, all the time. She's going to mess her pants one of these days because I'm just going to show up to eat. Was you being devious? Did you get what you wanted? Smart woman, then you didn't have to come on and tell me you were cooking. Gee, Ma. So far, the only one I ever found naked anywhere was a rabbit, and he gardens naked, so. Uh, no, Mel doesn't do any. Oh, you're talking to Metal. Gotcha. I'll quit. I know what Gmod dreams about, and it isn't necessarily naked men. Well, maybe one. Exactly, Gmod. Some things are just supposed to keep covered. Ooh, I got the goddess from Monique. I caught her attention. Naked men under an apron. I wish you could see my poor daughter's eyes when she walks down here and I'm talking like this. She about freaks. That's for sure Canadian, for sure. Unless it's chocolate. Yes, ma'am. Well, he can yell it if he wants to. Uh, if we don't stop this, Jima's going to leave my room for good. I'm thinking so, Rabbit. You know, I've decided I'm not going to be a Democrat. I'm not going to be a Republican. I'm just going to be somebody. I don't want to be either. I just want to be somebody. If y'all ain't fed up with this bullshit, there's a problem with your minds. And you're right, Gma. I feel really bad that I wasn't there on the day of my dad's funeral because I did have a lot of really, really nice people giving me condolences and I missed it. I went back and watched it last night and it was beautiful and I really appreciate that and I'm sure it came from you. Good morning, son. How are you today? Why, honey? Why are you pissed off? Well, I'm in Top Chat, and every time I go to Top Chat, go to Live Chat, it puts me right back in Top Chat, so it don't really matter. If I miss somebody, I miss somebody. If they don't stand up and stand on their head, then that's not my problem. You know, Rabbit, that's just how I feel anymore. It was beautiful, Gma. Beautiful. And no, I didn't cry. But I'll tell you that song that he played for me could make me cry every time I listen to it. He makes that guitar just weep and it puts me in a place. far, far away from the bullshit in my life. It was really nice the other day to go into Indy's channel and have all of those bigwigs say hello. You know, it makes you feel like you know somebody now. Oh, that really bites ass. I love you, Blackbird. Pretty soon, girlfriend, it's getting closer. Oh, that's bullshit, Mayhem. Did you tell him that's bullshit, Mayhem? Give me a phone number because I'll call and tell him that's bullshit, Mayhem. This has been planned for way too long. How far is it away, Rabbit? I will, Canadian. I'm hoping to get enough signal to where I can do a live while I'm down there where you can get to see everybody. I don't know, Monique. I don't know half of them. Well, I really don't know any of them. I know Rabbit's going. And that's my main concern. Rabbit and Blackbird and G-Ma and me and Shorty and Mayhem's going to be lazy sounds. And Backwoods and Hutch and Yankee and Pop B, Hillbilly, Elusive. Come on, y'all, help me. You know, you more Rabbit. You know more of them than I do. Tiger's not getting to come. Rescue's not getting to come. Native Ghost Papa's not getting to come. Nikki's not coming. No, I didn't know he's in here. Well, you can always vent to your mama. You know that. I'm always right here for you. I'm making him peanut butter cookies. No, I want him to enjoy what I make him. Because then he'll invite me back again. And to be truthfully honest, out of all the baked goods I'm making, Rabbit Coyote's getting the best. My brownies are just to die for. They're really good. I take them to all family functions, and I have to make a huge pan of them when I make them. At one time, I made chocolate with chocolate fudge frosting. I made cookies and cream brownies with cookies and cream frosting, and I made chocolate peanut butter brownies. I made them all in the same pan, to where there was three different kinds in one pan. The pan's huge, and that's from a gentleman friend right there. Oh yeah, you should have knew I was going to spoil him. That's my best buddy. How could I not spoil him? Eat a good breakfast for me, 'cause I could use one this morning. But I don't want no damn eggs. But there's more to love on when you get fatter. That's just it. I was thinking about trying to get one of his curls off his head before I come home. I don't know why he has to send me messages or call me first thing in the morning. He knows damn good and well I'm online. Sometimes I could step on my brother. Well, I've got ulcers already. I've had ulcers. They were bleeding for a long time. I had to drink Pepto by the freaking gallon jugs. Bye, baby. You can come up and sit beside me. Come out of the basement and maybe it'll quit buffering. He's not going to leave his smoking area. See, my Nana's with me, bro. Yeah, Metal, come out of the basement. Mayhem will take your place. Watch that, G-Man. You're giving Mayhem the thumbs up. Let's move this chair over here. Help my leg. I don't think we have an attic in here. Oh, and he's not here to ask anymore, but I don't think we have an attic. But I wouldn't know because I've never been upstairs, so I couldn't tell you. Teresa, did you smoke me a cigarette this morning, honey? Oh, I love that album. Monique, I love that album. It was horrible last night, Monique. I was dropping everybody. I was taking them on tours. I was throwing them in the floor. They were just making so much fun of me last night. It didn't matter what I did, it just wasn't right. ATTIC. You stupid ass. And then I fell for it. You're such a shit. Me, I have a Victrola. Mr. Metal got it, I'm thinking 3 years ago Christmas, maybe 4 years ago Christmas. It's the vinyl that's what you pay for, unless you can find someone that's got vinyl in really good shape wanting to get rid of it. Vinyls are just ridiculous to buy. It costs anywhere from $35 to $40 an album now. You little snot. Well, good morning, Dusty, my love. I've missed you. It's good to see you. You have the most beautiful, am I correct, black hollyhocks? Oh my God, those things are gorgeous. Oh, you laughed too, did you? Huh, Gina? That was not funny, but I did look down at my tits and spell attic. Little shit. I'll get him for that. Did you really, Monique? Boy, it better been damn good. Do you speak Japanese, do you? Oh, rabbit, how beautiful. Is that this year's? Oh, Teresa's smoking a cigarette for me. Oh, yeah, you're going to face consequences for that one. I'll think of something really good. I'm thinking I should go to the dollar store and buy a shit house full of fucking squirt guns. Don't you think I should? Metal's going to tell you no, but thank God he's not in here to tell me no. But I think we should have a shit house full of water guns and have a water gun fight. I thought so too, man. Now, this is my family. This is my family. This makes me happy, you guys. So happy. Dusty, I just wanted to know that Teresa B's been smoking for me. Well, I can't see it till I'm off here, Teresa. My eyes are not that good, so I'll have to wait till I'm off of here to look at it. Oh, I'm coming to your house then. You shouldn't have said that. I'll tell you, I can remember when Peter Frampton first come out with his album. I swear to God, we must have played that thing in one night at least 30 times, over and over and over. Oh my God, we listened to that thing. Rabbit is something, and I'm not quite a connoisseur of what. I think everything. But just think of what kind of music you're installing in Raven's head. That's what I do. Is I consider I'm giving my daughter a chance to enjoy the real music. Oh, my daughter too. She just, and it freaks people out her age that she knows every freaking song that comes on. She's like, you just don't understand how much my mom played music. There was always music playing, whether I was partying, whether I was cleaning house, whether I was, it didn't matter. There was always music playing, in the car especially. I want you all to know something. That beautiful woman, PJ, that I consider one of my dearest, closest friends, asked me yesterday afternoon what I would love to see painted. And I said, huh? And you all know that I'm a cardinal freak. I mean, that's my thing is red cardinals. And she stayed up till 1 o'clock this morning making me the most god awfulest, beautiful, exquisite cardinal painting that you have ever seen ever. Yes, it is unreal. And I told her, I don't care what you paint or what scene you put behind it, but I want two red cardinals in it, one for me and one for you. And it is just breathtaking. And that's the way I am, Monique. I shut my eyes and my music takes me away. It takes me out of the worst situations. It takes me out of being depressed. It takes me out of my body. It takes me to a different place in time. You have magnets, do you, butterfly? My refrigerator's covered in them. I have them everywhere. I just love you, PJ, and you know that with all my heart. I love you all. You give me, I don't know, it's hard for me because I love love stories. But music, yes, is a must. Oh, PJ, you're going to make me start bawling. Oh, Monique, I love you so much. And you don't even have any idea how much I love you. And I've never even got to hold you in my arms. I'm the world's best hugger, I'll just let you know. But I got to put the kiss on the cheek when I do the hugs. Because my mom always told me when you hug somebody, you show them you love them. And a kiss seals the deal. She told me I inspired her. You know, I wish I could get a phone bill to tell you how many hours of the day and night that I've spent with PJ in the last 2 months. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. That's exactly what it is, Monique. I used to freak poor Wade out before he come from Canada here because I used to tell him all the time, I can't wait. I wanted to hold his hand. Of course, I wanted to kiss him, but I used to tell him, I can't wait to hug your neck. And he used to say, are you going to choke me? I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, are you going to choke me when I get there? And I'm like, no, have you never heard of getting a hug around the neck? He said, a hug around the neck, you're going to choke somebody. And I'm like, no. It means you love somebody. I said, it's a whole different concept, my dear. Not only was he walking into a new territory that he'd never been before, he was walking into a hillbilly woman that has, I know, that has a whole different mouth than most people, that has a whole different way of doing things than most people do. Yeah, I don't do throat punches. Sorry, you can kill a person doing that. But I tell you what, I can take two fingers. I've been taught many, many years ago, I can take two fingers and I can put you on your knees and you will feel it all day long. I had a big boy that I used to work with. He was a tough little shit. You would call him a thug back in the day. And he used to go walk around like he thought he was a stud. And he would give me shit every day. It didn't matter what it was I asked him to do. He'd do it, but he'd give me grief over it. And I told him, I said, one day you're going to piss me off enough. I'm going to show you exactly what I mean. He said, oh, you think you're so bad? You think you can put me to my knees? And I was like, I'm just telling you. You really don't want me to do it because if I do it, it's going to hurt and it will hurt you all day long. And he just kept mouthing me. And we had a huge, huge dinner for a shithouse full of nuns. And I asked him to do something. He said, I'll get to it. And I said, I didn't ask you to say you'd get to it. I said, I told you to go do it. And he said, I told you I'd get to it. And I just walked up to him and did what I did. And down on his knees he went, and his eyes glazed over, and it took his breath away. And he said, oh my God. I said, I have warned you for the last 2 years. He said, where in the hell did you learn that? I said, you don't even need to know. She gets happy like that once in a while, mayhem. She makes me cry a lot. I love her so much, though. Hmm. You think with that big enough mouth, I'd have hit it with my cup of coffee. Good morning, Lady Smith. Mr. Smith, good morning, my dear. How are you this morning, my dear? It's good to see you. And a hug around the neck, exactly. And a kiss upon the cheek. It's good to see y'all this morning. It's a dismal day in Michigan, but it sure is good to be alive that God got us out of bed and told us, get up, let's do something. Oh, mine hasn't come down yet. You know what it'll be when they come down. It'll be banana time. Did you bring your drum by any chance? Oh, Lady Smith, you're a real lady chick. Oh, just sitting in here, just chilling with my best family. I got to see Valerie yesterday. Oh, she did such a good job. I love the way you talk, Mr. Smith. Well, bless you, Monique. Even doing work, it's a good thing. It's good to hear you're happy today. It's good to hear everybody when they're happy. Makes for a good day and a good life. I always say try to spread that to as many people in these days and times as you can spread it to. He's a wonderful son, PJ. She's so good. I just love that little thing to pieces. She's so sweet. I could just pick her up and squeeze her. She's so sweet. And that cowboy hat just about swallows her whole. You ever seen a woman that didn't love weenies? Now, come on. You'd know it'd be Billy would say that. What can I say? I got the same weenies here for the puppies. Okay, Blue, you do that. Yeah, I told you you can write me anytime you want to, and I'll answer. It may be short and sweet, but I'll answer. Still no phone call, huh, Lady Smith? My darn nose. Do you take two with you, ma'am, or just one? Don't you take two with you? Now get your minds out of the gutter. You know darn good and well. Gee, Ma, he's got two dogs he carries with him everywhere. He wasn't being filthy, I swear. He wasn't being bad. Thank you very much, people. You need to know that Mayhem usually has two dogs with him in his truck. Y'all need to pay attention and get your darn minds out of the gutter. Oh, you're just harassing him. Okay. Well, it was all done in love. And he's a miniature Dotson. So every one of you, shame on you. It's me that gets to be that way. Huh. Apple just sent me a notice and it said, if you had a chance to change your life, what version of it would you change? Now watch it. mayhem that could be taken in 3 or 4 different ways. How you're going to expose yourself. Exactly. That's what I was thinking, Rabbit. I don't know. That's what it just come up on my screen from Apple. It's in a message. It said it. If you could change your life, what kind of version would you change it to? I get these from Apple all the time. Just little questions asking me stuff like that. I think it's because I put so many different kinds of memes up on my wall, on my page, that they want to know what's going on. I guess I'm going through a period in my life where I need a different version of my life. Yep, makes you think though, don't it, Blue? I know that each and every one of you have changed my life in a whole different way, and that I think about you all the time. Like, I was shopping the other day and I run across something, never mind what it was, but the first person that popped in my head was Mayhem. Oh, honey, and I love all of you. If I don't tell you daily, I feel horrible. And I love you too, Huckleberry. Can you believe I just said that? You caught me on a gushy day, bro. If there's been one person on the internet that's given me hell back and forth from love to hate, it would be Huckleberry. I'm not telling you what I said. It ain't none of your darn business, Mayhem. It will be part of your business, but not right now. But you did pop into my head. PJ's always in my head when I'm shopping, the different shit we talk about. I think of G Mom when I can't wait to meet her because I have her into a very different. I just want to see if anything I think about her is exactly what I've thought about. Oh, he's not late. He stays up too late. Do you know how many times I've seen Huck in different chats at 4 or 5 o'clock in the morning, just messing around? He's a mess arounder. He likes to mess around. And he loves Pelosi pancakes, just to let you all know, with a big glass of milk. Oh, you do too, Tiger. You love Chris, and don't tell me you don't. Yes, Gmod's gonna stay with me. She's on my site with me. I told her not to purchase any camping site because you're allowed 3 tents, and there's no reason she can't stay with me and Metal on our side. And that way she's not by herself. Monique, you know Tiger's a loving woman. See what happens, Tiger? Everybody believes you when you open your mouth. That means everybody trusts you. You know that, don't you? Hutch, if your ass is in here, bring it on up. You don't need to be sitting and listening to me and not coming out and talking to me. I'll just tell y'all, for one thing, I know about Gma. She'll put up with a lot of shit, but when you got way out, blowed out of proportion, she's gonna leave. I just know that's a fact. Oh, I'll put the foot again. Dang it. Ugh. Okay, that's not working. Down. Are you going to Nikki's in April, or are you doing it at home? Well, G-Mom, I'll tell you, you have a standard. You like to laugh and cut up. You like to have a good time. But when things get a little bit out of control, you don't want to be in the middle of it. Am I right? There's a point where everybody gets to where they get. Poor Rabbit, we ganged up on him so bad the other night. He held his own. I'll just tell you that. But a lot of ladies, as you heard me say, not women, not chicks, not chicas, would just keep on as we did. But I just know that some ladies don't appreciate that kind of stuff. I do too, Monique, but I also know when to curb it back some. Oh, baby, you have nice skin. Just letting you know. Oh, I'd give anything to get some meet Nikki. Oh, but I know she's not coming without tigers, though. There's so many people I wanted. Oh, no, Blue. I just cannot believe that. Because I do get offended, too. You know, I've got a mouth on me, and it runs quite openly and quite frequently, as you all have heard. But there's also a time and place. And when someone calls me an old lady asshole, that's time for that person to leave. And I'll ask them politely to leave. And if they don't leave, they're out of my room completely, and they're not coming back in because that's me. And that's a shame, but I'm sorry. That's me. And I believe that, Gma. I believe that totally. And that's why when I first started this group, I said, we're going to start this group off right. We're going to talk. I said no religion, but we've all prayed together. We prayed for Blackbird when she had her surgery. That's a different thing. I don't want to discuss politics, and I don't want to discuss what the world's coming to. I wanted this place to be a place that we could all come together, have a good time, laugh and cut up, and let the stress roll off our backs. That's what I wanted from this room. We all can be at each other's throats politics wise because I know I could. And it's not a good thing. But what I want when you're in here is I want everybody to love one another and to feel good, to have fun. And if you don't like what's being said, I want you all to walk out the door, not hold any bad feelings, and feel that it's okay to come in the next day and it's going to be a different day. But I want to love each and every one of you equally with a really good heart and to know that I'm always going to be here and that I'm only a phone call away. I will give each and every one of you my phone number. And if you're having a hard time, you can call me morning, noon, or night, and I will be there for you. We may cry, we may laugh, but we'll work out whatever problems you got. We'll fix whatever problems you got. And that's just me. Good morning, Sophia. Anytime, butterfly, anytime. You beautiful woman, how are you today? Do you see your other beautiful women in here? Absolutely, PJ. Absolutely. And to be truthfully honest, Monique, if we're going to go there, we're going to go all the way there because I'm going to tell you, I had hesitations about me and you being friends ever because I didn't know if you would like the way I am because I'm really point blank woman. You've asked me questions, I've told you the truth. And I think you're one of the most God's gifted women that's ever been around. And I think you return the feelings wholeheartedly now. But I think when we first before we were friends, we had a little bit of a problem, not problem, a little bit of different ideas about things. But the more we talked, the more we learned that it's all right to have a difference between us, that we could grow to love each other as I love everybody else. And I do love you, Miss Monique. I can be, but I can be a vicious bitch too. But when I'm good, I'm really good. And I do love people. I think that's why God put me on the face of this earth was to love people. All right, bushy shit over. I'm done. I don't hold back nothing, Mayhem, and I never have. If I've got something to say, I've got to say it. I have to get it out of my heart because otherwise it'll hurt me bad. So I pretty much say what's on my mind. Yeah, Tiger, I took that from you from the very beginning. That if you got something to say, you're going to say it. And to be truthfully honest, I didn't think I was good enough to be one of Monique's friends. But I've learned over the past that Me and Monique can be good friends. But I was the same way about Lady Smith. I didn't think me and Lady Smith would ever be a good pair. But I think we will be. I think we are. And what kind of information do you need? My love, I will give you everything I have. I love you too, Mr. Smith, with all my heart. And if I don't show that to you every time I see you, there's a problem because I don't care what anybody says about anybody. If I have it in my heart that I love somebody, I love somebody. And I don't care what other people think. And that's where me and Metal are totally two opposite people because Metal's very quiet. He's genuine, but he is very, very quiet. Yes, definitely need a sassy bee photo. Yes. And I know Metal loves every one of the people that's in my group, or he wouldn't have stayed and been my head moderator. And what's really strange is, and I know, husbands don't really do this to wives, but I know that he has many women friends in here that he absolutely loves. Well, you know how you are when you first join a community. You're leery of anybody you talk to. You don't know what you're going to find online or the kind of people that you're going to find. And I have never been a real emotional person before I started this. I was always more or less a hard ass, and I didn't care what people thought about me or how I talked or what I did. But I have learned over the past year that your words hurt, and you can hurt somebody with your words and not even realize that you're doing it. And now you wonder why I'm so excited about getting to meet Lady Smith. Do you know Lady Smith doesn't live far from me at all? And I should have already have met her, and that just absolutely freaks me out. She said she almost drive to Walled Lake, and that's in Michigan. That's not far from my house. And I should have already met her long time ago. Can you tell Mayhem's my son, Sophia? And that's it, Tiger. The older you get, the older you just really don't give a shit that you're going to say what you have to say to get it off your chest. What color is she, Mayhem? Ouch, that hurt. Rabbit, did you leave me or did I make you cry? He's a wonderful human being. Oh my God, don't tell me that, Mayhem. I lost my big black kitty. That was my baby. Okay. Are you content, Mr. Metal? I do too, Tiger. Oh my God, we have so much in common. It's pathetic. My black cat was called Biscuit. Hormones, and not your kind of hormones, Rabbit. That was my Gravy. We had Biscuit and Gravy. Gravy was totally Metal's cat. From day one, he was Metal's cat. Oh, you know that sappy shit that I get into every once in a while, Rabbit, that you can't stand. You don't like the sappiness, remember? It makes your eyes leak, and you can't stand that. And I want you to look. I don't believe I did that. But last night I let you go to bed with nothing from me. I didn't send you nothing. Yeah, that mushy shit that you hate. But you've grown up, Sophie, that's why. And he's got a forgiving heart. Sophie, have you seen pictures of Rabbit's cat? Rabbit's cat looks just like my Biscuit. And when I lost my Biscuit, I lost part of me. I got Biscuit as my daughter's cat for Christmas one year because she had lost her dog. He had died from cancer. And so I thought, okay, so let's go to a cat. Because the dog, always, well, we left and went to Canada for 2 weeks, and our dog had never been left anywhere that we didn't take him with us. And we left him at home with my brother in law, and he stayed at the house with him. And when we got back, we weren't back, shit, just a few days, and he died of cancer. Well, that's what I call you, shitfire, most of the time. Yeah, I'm thinking it's true love. Even though you don't love nobody, Tiger, I'm thinking it's true love. I'm gonna try the makeup again. Freaking thing's driving me nuts. Yep, that's that shitfire, I say. Yep. Every time, huh? Oh my lord, you crazy cat man. Is it Catman Do? Do you do a lot of things, Mayhem? Is that why they call you Catman Do? You bet it's going to be a good time, Lady Smith. We're going to have a great time. Well, do you have enough friends at home? I could add a few to it if you'd like to have a few more added to it, Mayhem. Sounds like you got a full-time zoo. You're lucky he didn't eat the seeds, PJ. Oh my God, you sound like my freaking daughter, Mayhem. Jeez. Don't make me start bawling, Monique. I'm not going to do it this morning, so you can just knock it off. You know how bad I want you and Sophie there. And Tiger. Seriously. I'm like an old mother hen that needs her chicks. What can I say? I would really make a good old mother hen, just saying. No, you didn't do anything. I said I'm going to miss you all not being at the meetup. Tiger, I told you a long time ago that we would we are gonna be best friends whether you like it or not. You're just gonna have to accept the fact that I just love you and that's all there is to it. I know, but PJ, I'll try to call you every day like I do now. I will try. And if not, I'll send you a message or I'll write to you and I will keep it till I get back to where you know I'm thinking of you every day while I'm there. Oh Lord, a bicycle? Well, for the longest time, I couldn't make up my mind whether I wanted to go or not. That's a long drive, and I've got a really bad leg, you guys. And I'm sort of scared. Doctor specifically gave me orders not to go, but I'm going. Here's his biggest flirt, man. Him, I'm just saying. Well, you've got a motorcycle. Is that what you're telling me? A dirt bike? Rabbit's got to tell me it's okay first, Blue. I won't give out anybody's email or anything until they tell me it's okay. I had to ask poor, poor Rabbit to go between me and Sophie for a long time before I got Sophie's address. I know you're a flirt, you little shit. You take after your mama. Okay, I'll send it to you as soon as we get off of here, Blue. I promise. You know I keep my promises. I always do. So as soon as I get off of here, I'll send you Mr. Rabbit's email address. Well, you can keep your damn lover, 'cause it just chaps my ass. I'll just tell you right now. I'll just tell you, Mayhem, you're barking up the wrong tree with PJ. Just to let you know, you can flirt all you want, but you're white and you're barking up the wrong tree. 10:36. We need to get our list around today, Mr. Metal, because you know I'm going to be busy tomorrow. Busy, 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 busy. I got to be at the doctor's at 8 o'clock, so there won't be early mornings podcast tomorrow, guys. Well, it could be the right tree, but I'm telling you, you're barking up the wrong tree. Just take it for granted. I know what I'm talking about. And yeah, Gma, I ride dirt bikes too. I ride motorcycles. Oh, the doctor tomorrow will decide on my trip too. I'm going to Missouri. I don't give a shit one way or the other. I'm going, but it does have a lot to depend on tomorrow. This is the doctor that takes my blood for my INR for my warfarin. When they're running, they spend more time in the shop than when they run. It sounds like maybe you're a little concerned, Sophia B. Just a little. Knock it off, Billy. If I could still sing, I would sing something right about there. I know you do. My nephew's his last name is Jones, so of course I'm singing me and Mr. Jones all the time to him about something. Well, because it's in your crotch, dumbass. That's why it's tingling you. Oh my God, Garrett, do you know how long it's been since I've lifted to the top anything? Music these days just ain't the same as it used to be. They do have feelings there, Lady Smith. I'm just letting you know. Just FYI, all of you that's in chat right now, that the Widow's Diary artist and poet is nothing like her name reads. Just saying. If it's a beast, it should make you horny, not lazy. Yeah, it's about time. I love you, Blue. You have a good day, love. You hear me? Well, good morning, Mr. KP. How are you? And Steph, how are you, love? Oh, you're walking into 50 different conversations today. I hope y'all can find one that you can get into. We got dirt bikes. We got bikes between the legs that make you tingle. We've got love. You never know what you're getting into when you walk into my room. You know what? Y'all keep talking because I'm going to get a hold of Metal for a second. Metal, are you in here? Is it supposed to rain tomorrow, KP, or is it supposed to be dry? Any chance that I could beg you to come up and make me some toast? Be your best friend. Shit, that used to be out right beside my house when I lived in town out in the country. We had a quarter-mile stretch that everybody come to race their vehicles. Well, hello again, Eric. I suppose that would be very nice of you if you would. I suppose I could do it. Everybody's talking pretty good amongst themselves, so I probably could just go do it. Sending much love for you for the day, Mr. Smith. You have a good day, my friend. Play a good song from me in your head while you're doing it, will you? I love to listen to you play. Not my book, Rabbit. I'll hate to tell you this, but Harley's was never my thing. And I love motorcycles, but no, Harley's was never. I probably would tell you the best bike to ride on a trip is a Gold Wing, but my favorite bike to ride would have been a Kawasaki. Oh, whatever, Sophia. You're mad as metal. Jeez. I digress, Rabbit. Does that make you feel better? Well, you go ahead and ride with the feeling of the wind in your hair because I really like the vibration, like mayhem between my legs was more important to me. Where did Monique go? Did she sneak out of here without me even knowing it? I love my pontoon boat. Gotcha. There she is. How did you know she was still here? Is she talking to you behind the stages? You're a little smart aleck this morning, aren't you? That's because you didn't get your kitty cat telling you good night last night. I don't know how you thought how you just happened to walk in my head and think that I just wanted to go out on the lake today because that's what I was sitting here thinking. That maybe I'll let the shit go for tomorrow and just go out on the lake today. I prefer none of them be mayhem. Isn't that terrible? That's how I feel when I say rabbit 3 times and you just walk in and say, hi, y'all. I'm not going to say it, Sophie, but you know I'm thinking it. You know I'm thinking it. I know. Shut up, Billy. I know. Can't help it. I was thinking it.
I'm not allowed to participate. I got them toast. You want toasted or grilled?
Bro,
Okay.
oh,
Stop it.
well, don't come up and tell me that. Then make me feel bad that I was taking. They're not talking. They're talking amongst themselves anyway. But I'm probably the only one in chat that has no guns. I don't do guns. Sorry. I did when I was younger. I went hunting with my dad, but I'm just not into guns. I can shoot one.
Guns are fun.
Well, if you like guns,
Even if you don't, they're still fun.
I'm just not a guns person. I don't want. I want your account. Yeah. I'm sorry.
I know what you want.
Okay. Not me.
That shit ain't bread.
I know. It's goo. I don't want a gooey piece of bread. Do you know what I'm talking about, Tiger? I love you, PJ. I'll talk to you after you get home. Be careful, please. I know it'll be on your side, so I don't have to worry. I know they serve a purpose, G-Ma. I just can't do it. I would probably let somebody shoot me before I would shoot somebody. And I really don't want the guff behind it, but that's me. I've had a lot of friends that have died from guns, and I just can't do it. That's me. PJ, you're loved so very much. If you only knew. I know you know. So agendas today, people. Agendas. It's almost 11 o'clock. What's on our agenda today? We are not going to sit around with our asses on the telephone all day. We're going to get shit done today. Except for Mayhem. He could be sitting there on his ass for a while. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I hear them coming. Good morning. How are you this morning, dear? Um, I tell you, he's an astrology fan. I don't think he's a Star Wars or a Star Trek fan, to be truthfully honest.
Hope you're not talking about me. Don't do astrology.
Astronomy.
There you go.
Sorry, I said it wrong.
They're different things.
I know, doll. I'm sorry. You're just a nutcase, Mayhem. That's all the world there is. But I love you. Mamas always love their sons, whether they're nerds or not. Yeah, it's not metal. Come here, little puppy. Good morning, little dog. Oh, what are you doing? Making your wife's coffee. Dish machine. Dish machine. They're clean. But her size is in the dish machine. Can I have your fat butt? Can I have that fat butt right there? Give me some of that fat lovins. Grandma, Grandma, hi, baby. Good morning. Where have you been? I guess it's about time, isn't it? It's almost time. A big nappy poo, huh? All I saw was the shavings for a second there, the way my glasses are, Sophie, and I thought, God, you're going to put on here that you need your legs shaved or what? Duh. And what do I say, Lady Smith? I cannot say it like Billy does. Huh? Gotcha. You're my favorite rabid coyote, you know that. You have a fine day, my dear gentleman, and I shall talk to you soon. You sweet dog. I know why you're being so good. Grammy knows. Grammy knows, but Grammy's going to have breakfast before him today. I love you. Have a good day, my dear. I want you. Oh, I know, Lady Smith. I've got a list I've got to go over today. And then I got to go to the store and get all the stuff. I've got to have some oranges. Well, good morning, you sweet mama. Did you just decide to get out of bed? You're too slow, crack-a-lackin'. We're all fixing to take off and go and get things done. You slow woman. You want to pet my dog? Do you want to pet my dog? Come here, baby. She wants to pet my dog. Good morning, my brat. How are you this morning? You know, the worst part is when Faith says it, she sounds just like that little girl on TikTok. Just exactly like that little girl. She even puts the drawl behind it. I absolutely love it when I'm at the bottom of the list. Just saying, Faith. Just saying. You are the most blessed human being on the face of this earth. Thank you. That's it. I want you all to see what I am having for breakfast this morning. You can spoil. Oh, it's a TikTok. There's this little girl on it, and there's a bear out in front of her house, and she's telling her mom, "Can I pet that dog? Can I pet that dog? I want to pet that dog!" She screams, and it sounds just like fake. Oh, Metal, that is so good. Oh my gosh. Mm-mm-mm. No, why you can't hear me? I was trying to talk low to where I wasn't waking everybody up. I was trying to let people sleep in. Is that better?
Sleep till 11 o'clock. You want to be quiet. And send those scavengers away. So you can get in your toes.
I love you, Mayhem. It is cute. Cute as hell. And Faith loves my dogs. Well, my daughter's dogs. Well, maybe because I was eating toast. I have a diabetic shot that I have to take. I was supposed to take it yesterday and I forgot. And I have to have it with food. Oh my God. Have you never seen a lot lizard, Monique? Well, I'll be damned. There's plenty of them there, let me tell you. All truck stops have them, to be truthfully honest. They're just short skirts, skinny tops, lots of makeup, hair upon their head, because, when you're doing what you got to do, you got to keep your hair straight.
Don't give them any.
Mm,
Don't give them any.
I'm not. That's delicious, made Wade Dale. You're so good to me. A whore takes care of truck drivers. That's why they're called a lot lizard. They go from truck to truck. Grandma will do your banana as soon as I get off of here, so just hang loose a few more minutes, okay? I suppose you've never seen one before either, huh, Faith? Well, hello, Steph. Welcome back, sweetheart. Yep, I love you. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Now, see, when I don't eat bread and I decide that I want some, this is what I want. What have you been up to, Steph? Oh, I can imagine. You can still say hey, babe. That's all right. Everybody know that means good morning. We're not a bunch of old lady assholes, you know. Are you visiting family? Not yet. I'm eating breakfast. I didn't take my shot yesterday, and I have to have food before I take my shot. Well, I hope you have a wonderful time, Steph. That would be a great vacation. I hear a helicopter going over. Y'all hear a helicopter going over? Oh, joy. No, thank you. I remember those days, Teresa. No way. Yes, ma'am. Well, I knew something was screwy last night when I took my blood sugar like I usually do before I go to bed. My blood sugar runs between 97 and 105 usually. And when I took my blood sugar last night, it was at 130. So I knew right then and there that I had not ate. I mean, I did not take my shot yesterday. No, honey, it's 11:09. Okay, give me 2 minutes. I'll be right back. I gotta cut up a banana. My babies are waiting. I know. I know. I know. Look, Grandma's doing it right now. Let Grandma get it peeled. We'll get the rest of the dogs. 21. Get 7 pieces apiece this morning. Well, where's everybody else? Thor. Thor. Ralphie. Here comes the buffalo herd. Do you hear them? Sit. Sit. Jesus, you about fell down the stairs. Easy, easy. Sit. Sit. Right now, or you're not getting nothing. Sit. Grandma makes the rules, not you. Park it. Sit. Thor, sit down. You're gonna sit. Thank you. I'm back. I'm just feeding them their banana. Sit down. You're not gonna get it no faster standing up. Thank you. You are so spoiled. Every one of you are. You got eye boogers. Are your grandma's babies this morning? Huh? Your grandma's babies this morning? I think so. I think some good boys and girls. Yes, and is. And last bite. Look at your plate. Do you see your plate? Do you see your plate? Thank you. Go find something to do. Grandma's done. No oranges today. Sorry. Oh, she's back. Oh, yeah, like there is no tomorrow. Do you know what's really bad is I make those chopping sounds right here in the kitchen. And they were upstairs in my daughter's bedroom, and they can hear that noise. No, I didn't let you see them today. It's hard to hold the camera down there when they're eating, and they will bite my fingers if I don't keep them under tow because they get too excited. They think they'll get it theirs before the next one gets theirs, so they have to be under control while I feed them their banana. And they mind their grandma. I'll tell you right now, they mind their grandma, or they don't get it. Plain and simple. That's how it works. Oh, I'm gonna fall out of my damn chair. Okay. It sounds like maybe Oni's giving Daddy kisses this morning. We do this on Saturday and Sunday mornings when my daughter's home from work. Can you hear him screaming? Listen, that's funnier than shit. She is just wallering, my son-in-law. She's a big dog. She weighs about close to, I think she's 90 pounds. Do you hear him say enough, enough? And she don't quit. My daughter starts her in kisses, kisses only, kisses, kisses only, kisses. And boy, she just attacks him. She can roll him right off the bed. All right, ladies, this chick's got to get some stuff done. PJ had to leave. Oops, sorry. She had to go uptown. Yeah, and I do too. And Miss Steph, if I don't get to see you before you leave, you have a safe journey, please. I'll give a prayer up to the good Lord this morning to take care of you while you're gone, and for you to have a good week. And I'm going to tell all the rest of you how much I love you, and I think the world of all of you. And I hope you all have a blessed day. Much love to you all, always. And I'll probably be back on later on this afternoon, unless Papa's going to do his thing. If Papa's going to do his things, I'll be in Papa's room. You know that. And you all have a great day. Much love. Bye bye.